Hello everybody, how you all doing? As we are few hours away from the new year, I know some other parts of the world they have already started celebrating their new year and all that. But I just want to take this moment to reminisce on the year 2020. I think this year will go down as one of the years that, at least in modern history, some of us were not born when John F. Kennedy was killed. A lot of us were not born when the Pearl Harbor attack happened, and certainly a lot of us were not here when the Spanish flu killed the people many years ago. But a lot of us are here right now, and there's a lot of us that are still grappling with how this year has turned out. A year that, for me, if I'm going to talk from my personal experience, I came into this year full of hope and optimism. I was happy that the year 2020 will surely be a better year for me, because I had set goals, because I feel like I'm in a better place and I can only work to get things better for myself. Only for me to be struck by Kobe Bryant's death and that of the people in that chopper. Nobody survived. Soon after that, the pandemic started, and it became a real thing. And I remember back then I was, praying then, saying that I pray this thing does not, have a devastating effect on this world, on my people. I pray I don't lose my parents. I don't pray they don't lose me. Yes, I did lose my parents, and I'm here still alive. But my dad suffered immensely when he got the virus, and his body was not just the same again. Even though now he's free and all that, but his body was not the same again. He lost a lot of weight, and so many things were just happening after another. And I was like, God. I remember the night I had to call on just crying, sobbing profusely, because I couldn't fathom what is wrong with my dad. A man who, despite everything that has happened in my life, I still thank God that he's around to help me through the thick and things of life. And then my mother's case as well. She got sick, really sick. They spent a lot of money trying to help her out in Nigeria. These are the things that happened to me personally. And of course, because I had the virus, I had to stop working and a lot of things and that, and which kind of make me have to give myself the opportunity to learn new skills, to follow kind of passions that I have and things that I think places I want to really be, and just trying to like hone those skills. Some of them I did, some of them I did not. I'm not going to talk here and act as if I'm one perfect human being. I procrastinate a lot. But I'm happy that this year I was able to, despite my tendency of being a procrastinator and just, not taking things seriously, I was able to stay committed to this podcast. And here I am today, I have over 100 episodes, most of which are packed with insightful, knowledgeable things, because I have to read extensively, because I understand that I'm talking to people from all over the world. And it was really, helpful for me to just think about the fact that I am impacting knowledge on people, that I am able to share what I've read in terms of news articles and the rest of that to the rest of the people in the world. It was really gratifying for me, to say the least. That really honestly made me very proud. I'm so proud of myself, because before now I look at myself as a failure of some sort, even though some will tell you that I'm not. But I feel like I have not been able to achieve things that I wanted to achieve. I feel like I've not been able to go to places I wanted to go to. I feel like maybe I'm just not good enough. But the fact that I was able to stay strong to the development and the creation of content for my podcast, albeit not every day. Sometimes I do it once in 3 days or once in 2 days. But for the most part, I make content on a weekly basis, like at least 3-4 contents in a week. And to the thought of the work that I put in behind every podcasts that I make, believe me, I've read a lot, and sometimes I have a lot of things in my brain and I'm kind of stuttering, even though I stutter naturally. But then I lost a friend, and that was one of the turning point for me in this year. You know, Temitope Famutibe was a man that my entire experience with this gentleman, I have nothing bad about it. I can't say nothing bad about this man because, yes, he was young, much younger than I am, but nothing about him seemed young. He seemed to understand the moment, and he's always ready to extend his hand to help others. I remember when I got my car and the insurance was super high. Just one call to talk by, like, yo, this is what is going on. And he offered to help with the insurance and all that. I remember that the last time I saw Tim talk by, we were in a party, this rooftop party. And I told him that, look, bro, I don't like to forgive people, just jokingly. And he told me, like, yo, bros, don't do that. You gotta learn to forgive, man. Like, you have to learn to forgive, like, let it go and stuff like that. So I told him, no, like, I'm not like a monster. I'm not gonna hold grudges and stuff, but I will just avoid that person because the person disappointed me. But he insisted that life is short. I must learn to forgive. And I said, okay, I will do just that. The next time I saw this man after that time was in his casket. Life can be so fickle, so feeble, and I was shocked to my core. Tokpe's loss, it was something that I can, even to this day, whenever I see friends and I just see that this guy is not here, I know that, man, life is nothing. So I've decided to be more, enjoy the moment, enjoy my life, be present, help people as much as I can help people, forgive people, and most importantly, live a life that praises my Creator. Live a life that will be a light to the path for others to follow. Because Tokpe embodied greatness. Smart guy, smart guy, great guy. In all ramifications, Tokpe was a great man. And to know that, so many people that we lost this year, we lost Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick was dying right before our very own eyes, and we could not even understand. But there was a game that they played in Lakers, and he attended that game. And I saw him, I said, man, this guy is ultra super skinny. Definitely there's something wrong with him, but I didn't know it was cancer. I thought probably it was just doing some kind of sickness. And the next thing we heard was that he was dead. And he left us with a lot of great memories of him that would stand the test of time for sure. So many other things that I cannot even start talking about. 2020 will go down as that year that a lot of things changed. Many people use this year to discover themselves, to understand themselves better. Relationships that were not strong were tested, and those that were strong were also tested. And you know where you stand with your spouse now, because you have nothing to hide now, you have nowhere to go to now. Businesses became more creative. New jobs opportunities arose. I know, just like every seed that is planted into the ground, with the natural force of nature, it is bound to come out of that ground of more fruits. I know that this virus that they said there's a new second strain now may seem so so evil, so bad, because we're talking about nearly 350,000 people dead now, and you have to start wondering, like, wow, when is it gonna stop? But I can tell you right now, I believe strongly that we've seen the worst of this virus. Because why? There's a vaccine. I believe strongly that the death toll, whether he likes it or not, just like everything that goes up, must always adhere to the force of gravity and come down. This death toll will surely come down. and normalcy be restored. But it may never be the way we expected it to be, because normalcy now has a new definition. What is normalcy? Do you want to rent office, or you want to work from home? Do you want to work in comfort, or do you want to work amongst your colleagues and peers? It's so many things that people are thinking about now. But 2020, honestly, is one year that a lot of us will never forget. We'll never forget. Is one year that we will never forget. We've seen new emerging industries. We know for sure that the biotech industry is coming, and it's coming strong. We know for sure that renewable energy is the way to go moving forward. We also know for sure that tech is going nowhere, and Internet of Things will always be there ahead of everyone else. But that's not all. As we've seen so many restaurants devise new means to stay relevant and serve their community. We've seen extended businesses, and now some of the businesses that we didn't even think of before, like Chipotle, for instance, now they've established a very reputable and strong online presence, coupled with their physical location. Now that's double income for these companies, thereby employing a lot of people. We've seen so many growth, as bad as it was, because if you think about it for a second, this world has lost nearly 2 million people, because I know it's more than 1.8 million people that is dead in the world due to coronavirus, and the number is not going to stop. Surely by next year it will be 2 million people. This is 2 million lives. More than that, we're talking about human beings that have friends, families, and people, and goals that they set up for themselves. This is a very devastating thing. But I want us to also keep in mind that the virus, as much as we don't know much about it, is a result of our interaction with our nature, with the environment, with our ecosystem. It's a result of how we treat the lives around us. Maybe this virus will make us rethink the way human beings are actually impacting this world. Yes, maybe this virus will make us actually rethink how to preserve nature, nurture nature, treat nature. I think this virus definitely make us understand the power of love, as most people now have more time to spend with their dogs and pets than ever before. And those that have their friends to go and to be with them, more power to your elbows. But so many things we can take it from this year. So many things. What have I taken from this year? So many. This year has taught me to be more loving. Not that I didn't love people from time, but it has taught me to be, to have more compassion. To understand that life is never guaranteed, and you are never too young nor too old to die. Death is very certain in life. And if that is the case, why not live your best life? Live a life that you'll be proud of yourself when you look back. I say, yeah, I think I did something nice. What I've learned this year is to enhance my skill set. Because it's not enough to go to school, get the degree. You have to understand that life is a revolving door, and you have to always catch up with the time, Develop new skill sets. If it's digital marketing, if it's photography, video editing, whatever, name it, you have to try to find a way to develop new skill sets. Understand that there's power in your voice and your being, and treat it as, that there's power in it. So I've learned a lot of things about that. This year, I've also learned to not only love and take life seriously, but also to understand that nothing is guaranteed. This job that you have today that is making you feel good, making you feel like you are bad or you are the best in the world, can be gone tomorrow. So how about you creating a kind of opportunity for yourself that will be able to stand the test of time. How about you saving some more money? Spending less than you earn. Do some little things about your finances. Organize yourself a little bit better. But at the end of the day, you must learn to enjoy your life. You must learn to enjoy your life. 2021 is coming. It's a matter of hours now. We don't know what's going to be in 2021. But we know one thing for sure. That this year has taught us a lot about ourselves. And the strength of humanity. How resilient we are. How creative we can be. We know that now more than ever before. And as a result of that, I want to say Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for listening to Astropods. You have been an inspiration. You've been a big time inspiration to me. I thank you. And I can assure you that 2021, no matter what comes in that year, we are ready. We are definitely ready. Thank you and have a good day.